Coleman. I'm a personal trainer here at the YMCA, Greater Miami Valley. I also teach several different classes. So I teach bar, which is a class based on ballet, and also some kickboxing and some other really fun stuff.
At one point, after the year back.
Well, hey there. I really love your superhero pose that you're doing. Did you know that superhero pose, standing like this, can really help you boost your mood and help your posture? Scientific studies have shown us that by standing like this for 2 minutes a day in a nice open posture can do a lot for your mind and your body. So if we look at the way Evan's standing with us today, he's got nice broad shoulders, a long neck and a high chin, and he's got his chest nice and open, and his hips are also open. So what is the opposite of standing in a good superhero pose, a nice open posture? That would be a closed posture. So think about when you slouch and you lean over and you tuck your belly in, your chest comes down. It's not really great for your posture or your mood. So do what science tells us. Try and open up that body. Try and stand there for a nice 2 minutes and really do your best that way. So to get our bodies ready for that nice open posture, that Superman pose we were just talking about, we're going to do some stretches that can really help us get ready for it, okay? So the first one that we're going to do today, Evan, I'm going to show you is called a half cobra. So I'm going to lay down all the way flat on the mat, and I'm going to bring my elbows up right underneath my shoulders. And I'm going to keep my chest nice and open, and I'm looking forward. I'm just going to lay right here. So this specifically is for the lower back, and then also for the chest. You get a nice stretch right here, and a little bit of tension through the lower back. And we're going to hold this for about 10 seconds, and then we'll move on to our next stretch. Okay, so now we're going to move on to one that's a nice stretch for our hips. So we're going to get kind of an extended lunge position. So right here. So I've got my left foot forward, my right foot back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean forward to really get into my hip flexors. So Evan, on this one, we're going to lean like this. You're going to feel a nice stretch through the upper thigh, in through the hip. Got to keep the chest nice and open and the tummy's tucked in. We're going to hold that again for about 10 seconds. Feel that nice stretch. And then of course we'll bring it back, and then we're going to switch into the other side. Make sure we're nice and even with the body. Again, upper thigh all the way through, nice open chest, tucked in tummy. So now we're going to move in to an all fours position. So I'm literally going to get down on my hands and knees. So right here, I'm going to have a nice flat back to start this position. We're going to go into a really good yoga position known as bird dog, okay? So I'm going to take my right hand and my opposite leg, so my left leg, I'm going to stretch it all the way out. Now my tummy's nice and tucked in, and I'm just pretending like I'm being stretched in 2 different directions. So someone's pulling my arm and someone's pulling my leg. So it's a big long stretch, and we're going to hold it right there. About 10 seconds, and then we'll bring it down nice and soft. And same thing, we're going to open up the opposite side. So left arm, right leg, big long stretch, keep the tummy nice and tight. And then we'll pull it in, and that works all the way through the back, the hips, and the shoulders. That's another great one for that good open posture. Okay, so our last stretch that we're going to do here on the floor is one of my very favorites. It's called cat and cow. Again, we're borrowing from yoga for that nice open posture. Okay, so we're going to come down again into the all fours position. And we're going to start with cat. So we're going to arch the back up as dramatically as we can, and we've got the tummy really, really tucked in, really tight, and just getting a nice stretch to that lower back. Hold for about 10 seconds, and then we're going to go into the opposite. So I'm going to push my belly down towards the mat and bring my body up. My neck is nice and high, my chest is nice and open. And then again, about 10 seconds, and then to the neutral position, and then we're done. So hips are nice and stretched, the back side of my body is nice and stretched, and my chest is ready to go for that good Superman pose. Okay, so now that we've shown you all of these great stretches to help with your posture, do us a favor, post below, show us your best Superman pose.